Blessed melanated rising people, we have an amazing show today. We've been talking investments, we've been talking business. What is one of the most lucrative investments on the planet is real estate. As you guys already know, we have the one and only Kemba Williams from Kean Real Estate Group, who's going to be joining us today to talk about an amazing event she has going on. But wait for it, guys, she's giving away $5,000. She is giving away $5,000. Stay tuned to find out how you can get access to these 5Gs today on the Empower Hour.
I think this is deep.
Welcome to the Empower Hour. We bring power to the people because the people have the power. This squad's going to entertain, enlighten, and empower y'all. I'm Queen Kaya, joined by Pharaoh Hammond Freeman and Gina the Great. But before we do anything else, like always, we're going to bless this show and our kings and queens listening.
I am so grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to our ancestors. Blessed melanated rising, my people. This is going to be another beautiful day. Give thanks. I'm calling in that spirit of love. I'm calling that spirit of light. I'm calling in that spirit of unity, strength, great health, peace, and wealth. And I'm just asking today, let today's show, let it be uplifting, let it be entertaining, let it be enlightening and educational. But most importantly, let it be empowering for each and every one of our listeners out there today. Hotep, amen, ashe, aibobo. Peace. How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
Vibes, yo. I am still on vibes. Stay tuned as we take a pause for the cause and then come back with Parlay with the People.
Are you looking to grow your wealth through passive real estate investments? Then you can't afford to miss this year's Earn While You Sleep Expo. Here's what you can expect. Gain comprehensive knowledge about various investment options like REITs, land development, and more. Connect with like-minded individuals, potential investment partners, and industry experts. Hear from renowned keynote speakers and real estate advisors who will share their expertise. Learn from real-life success stories and how to mitigate risks in your investments. Stay ahead of the curve with insights into current market trends and opportunities. The event will feature keynote speeches, panel discussions, and an in-depth analysis of popular investment options. And don't forget, attend the event for a chance to win $5,000 towards your real estate portfolio. Seats are limited. Secure yours today and take the first step towards financial freedom. We hope to see you there. It would be our honor to host you.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people, y'all.
Guys, like you heard me say at the beginning of the show, I am excited. We are talking to the one and only Kemba and Andrea from Kean Real Estate Group. Thank you for being with us today on Parlay with the People on the Empower Hour. Blessings, Queen. How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Thank you. That was a nice intro.
Well, I had to match this $5,000 thing. Okay, like this is big. It's a big deal. All right, this is big. I pulled it all out. This just came everything. I just gave you guys everything. So so thank you again, guys. For the last couple of weeks, we've been talking finance. We've been talking just money from different levels, investments, from investments to loans, how to access capital, how to grow capital. We've been talking business. Now, I find this is very climactic, just to say, because now we're talking real estate, where real estate is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful means of investment tools. And the cherry on top is that you guys have this event and you guys are giving away $5,000 as a seed. So it's not even just, we're just talking about it theoretically, we're creating real life opportunity for people to get involved. And so I have to say, I'm excited. All right. I think the listeners know it. I think you guys are feeling it.
We are. So, September 30th is coming up quick. And that's when it's happening. So, the Earn While You Sleep Expo, we've been doing Earn While You Sleep seminars for some time now. We've been online. And now this is our opportunity to come live, in person, touch and feel, have everybody see, talk to people, network. And I think that makes a huge difference to bring some reality to, what we're talking about. And so that's why we're going to be in Brampton on the 30th. And some people are calling it, oh, it's so far, it's Brampton. Get off the highway, you'll be there in no time.
So now, okay, now and we're diving right in, but now you guys know how to get down. I like to and you guys have a very awesome story, and what you guys are doing is very powerful. So I want to take a moment first just to give our community an opportunity to get to know who you guys are, why you guys are doing this event, why is it so important to you guys. But first, let's just start. I don't want to say at the beginning because we don't have to go as far back as the beginning.
Sure. Well, I was born on.
But yes,
I think giving some background makes sense. So myself, for example, I was a former school teacher. My goal was always to focus on educating people. First, obviously, starting with our children. But today, over time, I've realized as I was looking at ways to build wealth for myself and my family, I realized that once I figured out how to do that, others wanted to learn as well. And so then, partnering with Kemba, who is also family, we married into the same family. We decided with our knowledge and expertise, both coming from a financial services background and having the educational piece as well. When people were asking us, how did you do it? Like, how can I do it? We decided that's how Kean was born. We decided to begin providing the tools and the knowledge and the systems to help others like ourselves, moms, women, Caribbean descent, figure out how they too can amass wealth using something that we used and did really well, real estate. And you said it at the outset, Maro, it's one of the most powerful tools and ways to invest. Because everyone needs somewhere to live, why not start with real estate as at first, ownership of your own, and then using and figuring out how to use that to build additionally and build it generationally, which has been a vision and focus for our community.
I love that. So Kemba there. So Andrew gave half the story already. So this is dope. So you just have to kind of relay this. You just take the other half from.
So as my story, Kemba, Andrea has sort of talked about a lot of the parts where our stories collided and where we've come together. She mentioned that we both have done financial services. I used to work for one of the banks. Doing actually commercial lending and being on the business side of things, sort of doing that for many years. But during that time, as what we all call now side hustles and so on, I was investing in real estate and buying and renting and just, learning as I went. And so what I saw was that the access to information it's like you're always sort of figuring it out as you go, and sometimes that one can prevent you from doing what you want to do. And I saw that in my journey too, where I wanted to do things, but I was like, oh, I don't know how. I made a mistake, and these are things that definitely held me back, and I can see it holding people back in general, where I know real estate is the place to go. And, and on my journey, I found that only getting myself educated and meeting people like Andrea and talking about, and Andrea, we were family for 5 or so years already, Andrea. And then it was like, you had a little seminar at your house. And I was like, what? How do you know all this stuff? And it's like, because Andrea is willing to share, she has that teaching and educating background. I started listening to what she was sharing. I had already done some real estate, but I felt there was a very big drought of information. So I'm like, how do I learn? And so, we've continued that philosophy of sharing and information sharing. By no means do we say, hey, we know everything. We continue to learn ourselves. Throughout everything we're developing, we're learning, we're bringing experts into our world so that they can sort of teach us and share with our communities too. But yeah, my journey has really been financial services. Having my family really accelerated my growth because, once I got married and I had children, I was like, I have to do more. This life is not affordable the way I'm going. I mean, I have a good job and so on, but I'm going to afford to have children and take care of them and daycare. And, it was all just really, I have to do more. And so that's kind of what caused me to accelerate and want to learn more. And I think we all feel that at different times in our lives. For those young people out there who are like, I'm 18 and I want to know everything. That's amazing. That energy of learning.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So we look for people like that. But yeah, that's a little bit about me.
I love it. So I appreciate what you guys are doing, and the timing I don't think could be any better. Like, as you guys know, we're going through it on the planet. The cost of living is just getting real. And our incomes are not increasing with the cost of living. So now is the time to diversify. Now is the time to start exploring different means of investments, and the fact that you guys are sharing the information, because now there's people who hoard information. Okay, and we know them. There's people who just know and they just keep it to themselves because they just want to keep winning independently. You guys are doing it and opening to community. And I like to say, because I even know, like, historically, real estate was something that I know women from our community, from cultural communities, like how they used to do their susus and stuff and pooling their capital together to be able to, to get their down payments and stuff like that. Guys, like, life comes full circle, no pun intended. And if that means that now as a collective, you guys go as a group, go to these kind of events that are being hosted by Kean, where you guys are going as a collective, 4 or 5 women deep, and not just women, it's everybody could go. But I'm just saying, I know there's pockets and collectives and groups where you have groups of girlfriends and stuff already. But unfortunately, I find as men, we don't have as many of these cliques as mandem. I have to put that out there, this little segue. I do find there's more of these little, there's groups of girlfriends that go and do stuff together. Mans, I think it's time we get together and start doing things like this too. Anyways, I digress from that. The point is, as groups, we should be going to these events and seeing now, okay, you know what? As an individual, I might not have all the means myself, but the 3 or 4, or sometimes maybe even 5 of us sitting together, we do. Let's pool our capital together. Let's learn together, and let's invest as a collective. So again, like, the timing couldn't be any better for what you guys are doing. Just so people could get an understanding, and then we'll dive into the event. But what are the services that you guys offer at Kean? Like, so in case people want to know and want to dive a little more in with you guys.
Yeah, so we do have, I'll speak to the ones that I typically focus on. We definitely have started off with providing education, and through the education, we did things just like this. We had a podcast where we would, have experts or business owners or other individuals that were making it happen in real estate come on and share. We have our educational platform, our Kean Academy, where we provide a variety of courses that are all done digitally and virtually, so that, anyone in the world could access that information and utilize it, as well as we offer one-on-one coaching and group coaching, so that we don't have to be face-to-face to do it. We can do it virtually. Some of our clients that are close to home, close to the GTA, will sometimes meet up and get together. But the whole point is that we provide a wide variety of educational services that helps you get the knowledge that you need and feel the confidence and the ability to go out and take action. Because one of the hardest parts after you've learned everything is to just have it all and not use it. But we show you and help you make sure that you're able to make some actionable steps, because we bring to you a host of experts that you can work with. We help bring the networking, and we provide, that's what our events do, right, Kemba? We have our events so that you can begin to network. And we haven't just done networking events that cost. We do a lot of free networking event, both online and in person, since we've been allowed to get together again. So we have, and we love that, because we've met up with some people that we only knew through the internet and through Zoom. We're like, oh, wow. Oh, that's what you look like, right?
Yeah.
So,
You're way taller than I thought. Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah. And this just as a way taller than we thought. So we met online, who was a mortgage broker, and we had heard he played professional basketball, like, through his past experiences and stuff like that. And then I saw him at an event. I was like, so shocking to see somebody live, who's played professional basketball, because it doesn't actually dawn on you when you're sitting in this little Zoom screen.
Right. Yeah.
All of a sudden you meet them in person. It's like, wow, he's tall.
Right.
Anyways, I digress, as you say. Yeah, so in terms of our services, we offer investment and property management services where we'll help you with your investment. So if you need to find a tenant, we apply some of our experiences that we've learned through the years in terms of how to find, how to vet, how to communicate, how to manage tenants. We'll apply that. We also apply those things in our courses and our content. So the same learnings that we've picked up and the tips we've picked up along the way over the years, we throw that into our courses to say, hey, we've seen this work. In actuality, we've seen that not work. So try not to do this, try to do that. And so we're sharing some of those tips and those tricks in the courses, but we're actually doing it continuously throughout our management company. We're even working with tenants as well, sort of explaining to them, hey, these are some of the things you need to have in place to help you acquire leases and so on. That's part of it. And in terms of on the investment side, we have created a development company. So we're building. We are learning the ins and outs of constructing from scratch, which is a very huge learning curve. Andrea and I were just talking about some of the new offerings the Conservative Party has put out in terms of what they're seeing, and it applies so closely to some of the experiences we've had through the development company. But, we are literally looking for land and property opportunities where we can now improve the number of units, add to housing stock, partner with folks who are either builders, architects, planners in multiple disciplines to say, hey, where's the opportunity? How do we get in there? And then we tap into our community to say, hey, guys, we don't generally have access to these types of deals.
Yeah.
They're usually going unspoken in groups that we don't see, don't hear. And so we're trying to create those opportunities and have us build things and create value there in the market and meet a need. Like our development company is meeting a specific need for additional housing. I know we talk about Quebec and Ontario and where things are at, but there are, a high need for housing in those areas. And we can see where the bottlenecks are happening. We can see what's happening to slow things down. And so we're trying to make that change to help, add value.
Yeah, and the value add here is it's huge because you guys kind of took the bumps and the bruises as you guys are going through and learning this stuff, and now that when you guys meet people and you guys are sharing the information and the knowledge and the stuff that you guys have, it's priceless practically. Like, people do not understand just the value of that information, like saving people those bumps and bruises, so to speak, as they're navigating through this the world of investing in real estate, getting involved in real estate. Even when you're saying there how to even look for proper tenants, because getting the wrong tenant will cost you, not like it's costing you peace of mind, it's costing you money, it's costing you all kind of different things. So being able to have certain things, at least being able to ask the right questions or to know what to look for, again, that's priceless information. So again, I just commend you guys and thank you for what you're doing. I have a question, actually. I came to mind while you guys were speaking. Is this a service that, regardless of where you are on the planet, because our network is huge, we have people in different parts of Africa who are getting into real estate. Matter of fact, shameless plug to our boy Wilfred, he's developing, if now he's able to provide mortgages for people on the continent, and and he's working with a bunch of different countries in Africa now. And actually, if you guys haven't connected, I'm making that introduction. Talk about it live. All right, I will make that connection. That'd be huge. But yeah,
I've actually seen some development projects in Ghana because I have friends out there who purchased off plans, and it's like, wow, there's some really huge things happening out there where the same type of land development that will be at the expo that we're having on the 30th, they're all over the world, and there's ways and communities and organizations that you can vet and you can know what they're doing, you can get involved, you can make a return.
So this is not limited to just North America, in other words. So basically, regardless to where you are on the planet, if you have an interest in real estate, we can connect with Kean, we could learn, we could network, we could understand, learn what you know, and we can network and build and grow. Is that
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely. I mean, even at the expo, we have some folks who are coming from the Dominican.
Nice.
They're sharing, so that's exciting.
The developing land there. We've got a couple of projects that are in the Dominican, and one of them, well, actually both of them will be shared at that event through the speakers. So absolutely, I feel the information that we provide and the knowledge can be applicable anywhere in the world. There's definitely uniqueness to each area that you're in, and there's a lot more liberties in some places than there are in others, but the knowledge and the information can be used anywhere.
Let's take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Kean Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Kean Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeanGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of HJCourtierAuto.com. That's HJCourtierAuto.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to the next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M-City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island, and Côte-de-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other. So we've been alluding to it, we've been chatting about it, talking about it. Let's dive into the event now. We are talking Expo, September 30th. Let's talk about it. So first off, what is the desired goal? What would you guys like to see? Like, what's the objective of this event?
That's a good question and a good way to begin. Kemba, did you want to speak to it or?
So for when we thought about doing this expo, we see the market changing a lot. It's hard for people to actively get into buying a property now because it's expensive, right? Like the cost of living, like you mentioned, Pharaoh, has gone up, but the cost, even as the interest rates go up, governments talk about the things that they do to help affordability. And sometimes it's like they're shooting us in the foot, not necessarily is it helping because as the interest rates go up, granted, the price of houses goes down, but go to the bank and ask for a mortgage and they'll be like, no, you used to be able to afford this. Now you can afford that. Mm-hmm. So it's really a lot less of your affordability goes down as the interest rates go up. And so it just poses.
And your income stays the same.
It really does.
Your income stays the same or it goes away because,
some people have lost their jobs.
Exactly. Over the pandemic, things have changed. So it's a lot. And so when we thought of the expo, it's a way to still continue that investment in real estate, still continue because some people have the capital, but one, they're just closed out because of the fact that just them being able to afford an $800,000, $1 million mortgage, it's just not there. Mm-hmm.
And our goal too, Kemba, I think, is to add and show them how to add income to their household where they may be struggling right now, and or if they're like us, they renewed their mortgage, their income didn't change or it went down and their mortgage payments went up. So we're trying to show them, using what they already own and have, how to find more income without spending more hours working. So that's why it's called Earn While You Sleep, because you can invest and or find partnerships where you're able to put your capital from, talk about different places that you can access capital to work for you and make income for you and your household without having to go out and work.
Wow. That again,
it is wow.
It's a wow, because again, the timing couldn't have been better. It's like right now we're everybody's kind of scratching their head and trying to figure out how we're going to survive this next wave, because we know it's coming, guys. We're all talking about it. We see what's happening with all the economics on the planet. What's happening with the dollar. You want to secure yourself. Being secured in real estate, everybody will always need a place to live. That is just what it is. Even just buying land, your land does not go bad. But anyhow, so this is huge. So now. So we're coming out to the event, and it's almost like we're by the time we leave, we should actually have everything that we need, from knowing how to access the capital, knowing how to where and how to invest the capital, and we would have an opportunity to network with people who could actually help to facilitate the investment opportunity. Is that what I'm understanding? So
and we also have the $5,000 giveaway to help kickstart all of it for you. So you're coming and getting a full blueprint on how to start making income outside of your own efforts and work hours that are limited, creating unlimited sources that don't encroach on your time.
And these are not the conventional, because I know a lot of us, we say, okay, I'm going to put money into an RSP, I'm going to put money into a stock. And those are all different tools. I'm not going to say good or bad, but they're different. And so, we don't always hear about, how you can get into starting a business that may be a business that is generating cash flow. And so we have some business opportunities there too, where, you can learn about businesses that will cash flow for you.
So Kemba, some of them include passive investments include like the land developments and the real estate investment trusts and the storage units that we're sharing, the car wash, those, they're popping up everywhere right now. Everywhere I go, I see these scooters or bikes that you can just pick up, and you don't have to have a vehicle to get around the GTA anymore. You can just use some of those Toro, right? There's so many ways that you can get around, and a lot of them don't require you actively working to make the systems work. So the vending machines, the laundromats, they're going to be there. We're going to talk to them and we're going to show you. And a lot of people that do these businesses, they partner. Right. And we are very good, as you said, Faro, is partnering. We, especially as, Caribbean people of African descent, we've already been doing it for time. We just haven't maybe, applied it in all the other places that can build wealth for us. And that's what we're talking. And that's what we want to show people how to do.
And again, I keep talking about it because there's such a value in being able to learn something and then apply it right away. And the fact that you guys are definitely marrying the two, of we're coming and getting that theoretical part so we understand what it's about, but then right away, there's the practical application of it. And I don't feel we've spoken about the $5,000 enough. I think that is something that we really...
$5,000, it's not 500, it's 5,000.
It's like, guys, like in this day and age, I was speaking about this earlier on the show today. I was speaking to it, actually even just for my family. We've driven to Toronto for way less. All right, for those who are here in Quebec and who are listening to the show, you guys know we've made these trips to Toronto, the quick drive in, drive out, same days in. And guys, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Now, and I can ask you too. I'm sure a lot of people, the last time they came to Toronto, how much did they spend?
Talk about it. You're hitting it on the head, because I think, matter of fact, actually, in all honesty, I think the last time my quick in and out there that I went was for an event. We went to go see Earn Your Leisure.
Oh, Earn Your Leisure, yeah.
So we did do an in and out, and it cost us a good amount, and we did not come out with a potential $5,000, and we did no shade to these guys, but I'm telling you what you're setting up here in terms of information that we're learning, who we're getting to meet, and the practical application plus the $5,000. potential. Okay, I'm not saying everybody's coming is getting $5,000. Don't say
And you
you
can
heard
only
on
win
the
the 5,000 if
Empower
you're
Hour.
live in person too.
Yeah.
So we're not giving it away to someone who's
Right.
not there.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a raffle. Okay, I just want to make sure because people, they'll be like, yo, I heard Farrell said go to the thing and I get $5,000. That's what I heard. So I just want to make sure people understand clearly. You're getting an opportunity to win this $5,000, but I'm just saying, guys, we've driven to Toronto for way less. So
Yeah.
it is something well worth it. Well worth it.
Now, and I hope everybody knows that the process of selecting a winner is to pull out the ticket number and say ticket number so and so. So you better get a ticket.
Yeah.
Don't go and
That's
just
right.
be
You
like,
have
in
to
the
have a
room, be
ticket
like,
to
how come
win.
I didn't win? You have to have the ticket.
That
So-
well said. The process. So now with because I'm hyped, where do I go to buy my ticket so I could ensure that I'm entered into this draw to win this 5,000? And it's not just buy the ticket. Hey guys, don't try it. Don't just say I'm buying a ticket and I hope I win. Buy a ticket and you have to be present there to be able to win. Okay, so where do we get our tickets?
So we have a link to Eventbrite. You can follow us on Eventbrite. This is one of our events. You can come in, follow Kean Real Estate Group on Eventbrite.
Or the link in our bio on Instagram. So Kean on You has the link as well there to the Eventbrite to get registered.
All
Our
right.
website also has it. So, www.kean, Kean group.ca. So you can't miss us. We're everywhere.
All right. So we buy the ticket.
We have an OFC profile too. Go to OFC, look us up, Kean Group. You know what I mean? Like we're on the OFC.
Yes, our OFC
Members
link.
page.
Can I get the website one more time?
www.kean, so Kean group.ca.
Perfect. I'm doing what everywhere else should be doing right now. KEAN group.ca. Okay, now where am I going to find the event ticket? Because this is what I'm on the site for. I want to see where I can find my event ticket. Because I'm going to buy it live. Like I'm just I'm on there. I'm searching.
So you can go to the top where you have events. You see one of the menu items at the top is events. It should be on the main page too. The first bullet right below the top. Your future is bright. And then you see upcoming events. Register now.
Oh, wow. All right, perfect. So we have the event here. And honestly, guys, this is a giveaway. It's $150. That's it.
That's it. And I think we still have discounts on that right now, right, Kemba? So right now
We have promo codes too. Wait, do we have an OFC promo code?
100%. We have a OFC.
Guys.
Yes.
No, honestly, thank you. This is from the bottom of my heart. I have to say, guys, in my head, I was thinking at least $250. I was like, okay, so I'm probably gonna come with my wife. It's gonna cost us $500. You're saying it's $150, guys. This is a gift, and there's coupon codes. Okay, actually, I don't mind sharing our OFC code. I'll give it to our listeners right now because they're listeners. So that promo code, Kemba.
So the promo code is OFC30. So it's an amazing offer. You're getting one of the best deals. Don't let anybody know this, okay?
And don't share it with anyone outside of OFC.
You know what I mean?
And that 30 means, Pharaoh, 30%
off, guys. 30% off the ticket. That technically is, with the information that you're getting, is already technically free. It feels like it's like, guys, and you're getting this opportunity to win $150. Now, don't feel bad because I'm praying that's going to be me. I think I'm going to win it. I'm feeling it already. I've been having this kind of year, so I'm speaking it into existence. So just let's celebrate with me.
Absolutely. If you don't think it and feel it, how could it happen, right?
Yo,
You have to
thank you.
feel it and believe it.
That's what it's about. But honestly, guys, like it is something, and I want to put a call out actually to the people in the community who are hearing me. I do want to make it a trip for those who are interested. You're hearing it, you might be here in Montreal and you're like, you know what, I'm down for the trip. We can make it a day trip. We could plan, leave really early in the morning. We've done these trips, leave at 4 a.m., head down to the event, hang for the day, and then come right back that evening. Or if we need to crash somewhere Saturday night, I'm pretty sure we can make it work and then leave Sunday morning. Let's connect. We're down to put together a car or two to make it happen.
I know we have a group of entrepreneurs here too. So in addition to, if people are coming down in a car, consider that we have 1 or 2 spots for vendors still open.
Oh,
so if
amazing.
you have somebody who has some stuff they want to showcase, I can send you the vendor package. It's not a huge thing. It's something that's really manageable, and you get to have all these people with their eyes on your product.
Yeah.
My goodness, this is the gift that keeps giving. My
Keeps
gosh.
giving.
Guys, no, honestly, this is a huge episode. I'll say that one more time. If you're an entrepreneur and you're hearing the opportunities, not just do you come to get informed, you could actually come and make a buck. You could come and promote and sell some of your products and services. Guys, this is huge. While you're getting this information, and you have a potential of winning this $5,000 if I do not win it. But guys, this is really
I love how you claim that, boy.
you know, in the event I don't get it, you could maybe get it. That's what I'm saying. But no, guys, this has been huge. So one more time, I just want to remind everybody. So the event is on the 30th.
Yeah.
Go to Kean. The event, you'll see right in the middle of the page. Go keangroup.ca. You'll see the event there. Go on to Eventbrite. It's 9:30 to 2:30?
Yes, 9:30 to 2:30.
That's what I wanted to check. So it's a morning event. So you know what, guys? It's an early morning event. So really, we actually could do this. If for those who know how we get down, we've left Montreal like 3 a.m. We get down there at 8, have a coffee, do the thing, have the event, and it's finished at 2:30. Guys, we're back in M City by evening.
And you know what? We'll have lunch for you. You'll be there.
Yeah, we're feeding you too.
So come.
Are you serious? It's free
We're
food?
providing food as well.
Guys, you're saving all these good gems. What are you saying? There's free
Yeah,
food.
no, you know what? I don't know how that slipped my mind because people love food. We have
That's what I'm saying.
well.
What?
And there'll be networking opportunities so that everyone gets to see if you're a vendor there or if you're a speaker there, you'll get to interact with them. So we do take some time to ensure that the networking occurs.
Guys,
So leave the
okay,
names and numbers.
I am saying it right now on air for all our listeners, everybody who's hearing this, guys. So the event's September 3rd, so we have a week to plan. As you guys are hearing this, you're going to be hearing this on the 21st. It gives us a week to plan. Get in contact with the OFC if you want to be a part of our carpool, because we're definitely doing this. We will probably leave early in the morning on the Saturday, go do the event, and come right back. And for those who are in Ontario, you have no reason to not go. If you're in Ontario and we're driving from Quebec past you to go to this event and you're right there, we're gonna have some work.
And for I'll say for everybody who get to be in your car, I mean, I'd like to be in that car too. You're gonna have a little mastermind on your way down.
Yo, you know how we get down, Kemba. We'll be brainstorming, talking ideas. We might come back with some $1 million ideas to think about it. And guys, I'll tell you guys right now. All right. I'm putting this on the radio. All right, just right off the top of my head. Once I win the 5,000, the group that's with me, guys, will invest as a collective. Okay, so I'm putting this $5,000 seed with us. All right, this car trip that is coming down, we have $5,000. I'm excited. That's it. This is about to be a whole thing.
Yeah. It's an excellent way, and we're already promoting partnering and working together as a collaborative. So it just makes sense that your carpool wins and you do it together.
I love it. We've had a good time. We've plugged all kind of things. I need some empowering words for our people. As we're closing off, what empowering words would you like to leave with our listeners?
So one of the things that I started off in real estate with, because I was a school teacher, a mom, and I knew nothing about business, nothing about real estate, but I had a desire to build wealth for my family and make it generational, because I have 3 girls that I wanted to pass things on to. And so I've lived by this quote by Andrew Carnegie: 90% of millionaires are built through real estate. And if 9 out of 10 can do it, then you and I and everyone that is at that event will be able to.
Wow, that's huge. Thank you for that. It's very reassuring, very comforting. It's good all right. All right, cool. Only 1 out of 10 doesn't make it. So guys, come on. And because we're working as a collective, even the 1 that doesn't make it, the other 9 will hold you up. Come on. Yes. I love it. So Kemba, are you jumping on Andrea's words, or you have some too?
Kemba has one that she loves.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think when you even said it originally about having a word, the word that came to mind is faith. And sometimes we don't have faith that we can do it. We don't have faith that it's possible. We don't have faith but we have to sort of believe that there is hope for us, that there's great things in store for us, that there's $5,000 that's going to be in our pocket. So we have to have that faith that, things are going to work out. And this is an opportunity to learn how to broaden your horizons and do way more, earn more, learn more. It's an opportunity. So just have faith that you're doing the right thing. You're coming out, you're going to have wealth from coming out to learn and to participate in this thing. So
Guys, thank you again. I appreciate you. Thank you for being guests on Parley with the People. Thank you for empowering us on the Empower Hour show. And thank you for what you do for the community. The example that you're setting for the community, the opportunity that you're providing for the community, it's priceless. And so you're not just blessing us, but you're blessing our generations to come. So we appreciate you and thank you for what you're doing.
Kings and queens, this was the Empower Hour with Pharaoh Freeman, Queen Kaya, and Gina the Great. We are on live every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. and broadcasting Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. on CKUT 90.3 FM. Hopefully you got your dose of entertainment, enlightenment, and empowerment. Subscribe and watch us on empowermtl.com and email us at empowermtl@gmail.com to anonymously be featured on our What's the Tea Mail segment. Stay blessed, black, and highly favored.